The Amish paradox presents a compelling enigma in the realm of public health. A community thriving without access to modern healthcare, exhibiting significantly longer lifespans and lower rates of chronic diseases compared to the average American, even as U.S. life expectancy trends show a concerning decline. This discrepancy demands investigation, leading us to explore the lifestyle factors that contribute to the remarkable health outcomes observed within this unique population. At the heart of this phenomenon lies their diet, a centuries-old tradition rooted in self-sufficiency, a deep respect for the land, and a philosophy that prioritizes whole, unprocessed foods. This is not just a diet. It's a lifestyle, interwoven with their religious beliefs, community values, and a profound connection to nature. One, the garden as a symbol of self-sufficiency and health. The expansive gardens around Amish homes, always bigger than the homes themselves, is a very potent visual metaphor for their commitment to self-reliance and harmony with nature. These are not ornamental gardens. They are the lifeblood of their community, providing the foundation of their diet. The sheer scale of these gardens reflects their dedication to producing most of their food, minimizing dependence on external sources and creating a direct link between their labor and their sustenance. This connection fosters a sense of responsibility and appreciation for the food they consume, a stark contrast to the often distant relationship many modern consumers have with their food sources. 2. The vegetable-centered plate, foundation of strong health. The Amish diet is built atop an incredible support of vegetables. Forget the ordinary American plate loaded with a large help of meat accompanied by a little side of veggies. The Amish plate is actually turned into an exciting landscape of vegetable, usually encompassing 2 or 3 cups in each meal. This is not a garnish. It is the main focus, a testament to their understanding of the nutritional power of plant-based foods. Imagine a dinner plate overflowing with a colorful medley of cabbage, carrots, green beans, potatoes, squash, and beets, not just 1 or 2 varieties, but often 3 or 4 different vegetables in each sitting. The sheer volume and diversity are striking, representing a significant departure from the average American's vegetable intake. The health implications are profound. Countless studies have consistently demonstrated the powerful correlation between increased vegetable consumption and reduced risks of heart disease, various cancers, and other chronic ailments. Rich in fiber, the vegetables encourage good digestion. Rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, they really provide a powerful shield against illness, putting more strength in the immune system, therefore in overall well-being. 3. Freshness beyond fresh. The influence of timing and preparation. The Amish can enjoy vegetables harvested only hours before reaching the plate peak freshness and maximum retention of nutrients. This contrasts sharply with the supermarket produce that often travels for days or weeks, losing significant nutritional value along the way. Freshly harvested vegetables boast up to 40% more nutrients than their store-bought counterparts. This commitment to freshness extends beyond simple harvesting. Their preparation methods also contribute to the nutritional integrity of their meals. Most vegetables are steamed, boiled, or roasted. This preserves the nutrients much better than deep frying or other high-heat cooking methods. Minimal added oils and seasonings also underscore their emphasis on letting the natural flavors and nutrients of the vegetable shine. 4. Fermentation. A tradition of old, science of new fermented foods fill Amish kitchens rather than expensive probiotic supplements. It is an evidence of their ancient preservation techniques and the deep understanding they have of food's transformative power. Their philosophy is simple. If it doesn't ferment, it doesn't last. This is not only about preservation, but also an integral part of their daily diet. Counters are full of jars of sauerkraut, homemade pickles, kimchi, and all the other fermented goodies. The idea is not to occasionally treat oneself. Most family members consume fermented foods at every meal, of course, a few tablespoons to half a cup at a time. The science behind this tradition is compelling. Fermented foods are loaded with probiotics, beneficial bacteria that will keep your gut in good shape. A single serving of homemade sauerkraut contains more beneficial bacteria than an entire bottle of commercial probiotic supplements. Research in reputable journals like the Journal of Nutrition shows remarkable improvements in gut health among individuals who regularly consume fermented foods. The benefits of a healthy gut microbiome stretch far beyond the digestive system and have been shown to improve mental clarity, regulate mood, and even strengthen immune response. This might explain the amazing sense of contentment and community often observed in Amish societies. Their approach is refreshingly straightforward. A dollop of sauerkraut alongside potatoes, pickled beets with dinner, or a small bowl of homemade yogurt as a snack. No complicated meal plans, just a natural integration of these foods into their daily lives. Unlike the preservative-laden and sugar-added supermarket versions, the Amish fermented foods are pure and simple, prepared with vegetables, salt, and possibly a hint of herbs. In fact, fermentation itself increases nutrient bioavailability for better absorption into the body. 5 whole grain advantage. Sustained energy and reduced risk. Say goodbye to refined white bread sold in supermarkets. The Amish motto is, "The only white flour we know is for special occasions." 2 to 3 substantial servings of whole grains per day are common. Steel-cut oatmeal, hearty barley soups, cornmeal breads, and whole wheat baked goods are staples. These aren't processed imitations. They're made from simple, pure grains, often ground in local mills or even at home. The health benefits are substantial. Studies have consistently shown that increased whole grain consumption significantly lowers the risk of heart disease, providing a natural protective mechanism. The slow-releasing energy from whole grains prevents the energy crashes commonly experienced by those consuming refined grains. The high fiber content not only sustains energy levels, but also nourishes the beneficial gut bacteria, creating a synergistic effect that promotes overall well-being. Milling their own grains cements them closer to the food they eat, giving them another level of wholeness. 6. Dairy, a natural source of nutrients, used in moderation. The controversy surrounding dairy notwithstanding, the Amish enjoy fresh, whole dairy from their well-tended cows. Their intake is greater than the average American's. 1 to 2 cups of milk daily, plus a healthy serving of homemade cheese, 1 to 2 ounces. Butter is not an enemy of the diet. It's a cooking essential, used liberally. Miraculously, lactose intolerance is not common among the Amish. Their traditional fermentation processes make their homemade butter and cheese easier to digest than many commercially produced dairy products. Cows that are allowed to graze out on pasture all the time are milked by hand, leading to dairy products which are naturally filled with good-for-you nutrients, like omega-3 fatty acids and conjugated linoleic acid, which are supposed to be protective of heart health and anti-inflammatory. The word is moderation, using fresh, high-quality products. 7. Nuts and seeds, nature's energy boosters, rich in essential nutrients. While most people spend a small fortune on energy bars, the Amish go for a far more simple yet effective source of sustained energy: a daily serving of nuts and seeds, about 1/4 to half a cup. Almonds, walnuts, sunflower seeds, and flax seeds are regular additions to their meals, added to oatmeal, granola, or just eaten as a simple snack. Some families even make their own nut butters. Regular consumption of nuts and seeds has been shown to lower cholesterol levels and reduce the risk of heart disease. These nutritional powerhouses are packed with healthy fats, fiber, protein, and antioxidants, providing slow-burning energy without the sugar crashes associated with processed snacks. The inclusion of nuts and seeds in their diet further diversifies their intake of essential nutrients and contributes to their overall health. 8. The processed food purge, a conscious choice for health and well-being. The Amish have a simple philosophy. If it comes in a box with more than 5 ingredients, it likely doesn't belong in their kitchen. Processed meats, sugary drinks, and prepackaged meals are virtually absent from their diets. This isn't about deprivation. It's a conscious choice to prioritize whole, unprocessed foods. The American Heart Association has linked diets high in processed foods to a significantly increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and other chronic illnesses. By avoiding processed foods, the Amish naturally consume more of the beneficial foods we've discussed, creating a virtuous cycle of nutrition. Their foods are naturally fulfilling because they're prepared from actual food rather than engineered to activate cravings. Occasional desserts are prepared at home, with discernible ingredients, so quality is more important than convenience. Non-consumption of meat, a balanced approach based on quality. Although the Amish diet is largely plant-based, there is no abstention from meat. But their approach varies sharply from that of an American. Meat was consumed once or twice a week, and only the best meats were consumed. These people raised their animals, so when they were butchering for meat, all the animals are treated humanely and fed diets that are similar to what's found in their natural habitats, and thus produce leaner, more nutritionally dense meat products than commercially processed meat. When it comes to preparation, too, health concerns are highlighted. People roasted, baked, or even grilled their meats, using less fatty acids and less oil. The moderation over meat consumption implies a balanced lifestyle, where plants are the basis of food supply and meat constitutes supplementary protein resources. 10. Community building and shared meal importance. Health and well-being are not just confined to individual lifestyle choices for the Amish. This strong sense of community is, in fact, crucial to their existence. Shared meals build a sense of belonging and help create a deep connection among its individuals. These communal meals, often held as large gatherings, encourage socializing and community spirit. Their social diet has the added advantage of reducing stress, promoting mental health, which has increasingly become considered an integral component of overall health. It's not just a diet, but an entire lifestyle, a holistic way of living. Their connection with the land and their core values form a part of the Amish diet. They don't believe in dieting per se, but in common sense and a whole, unprocessed diet with a knowledge of what constitutes a balanced diet. Their commitment to fresh, locally sourced ingredients combined with traditional food preparation methods creates a synergistic effect that contributes to their remarkable health outcomes. The Amish have an intuitive understanding of how food, health, and well-being are connected, a lesson that has huge implications in the increasingly complex landscape of food production today. A simple, tried-and-true approach such as theirs is one that can really provide much food for thought when it comes to healthier, more sustainable eating practices. The goal is not to become an Amish by any stretch, but to find the wisdom within their approach and integrate it into our lives with a simpler, more nourishing relationship with food. Their example powerfully reminds one of the fundamental relationships between food, health, and community, holding out a path toward a longer, healthier, and more satisfying life. Their impressive health results suggest that returning to a simpler, more natural way of eating may unlock the secret to reversing the worrying trends in modern public health. More research will be required to get at the heart of the complex factors involved in the longevity and good health of Amish people, but the case study of this community is a very powerful one that makes a good argument for living life in harmony with nature.